At the age of 91, legendary singer and actor Pat Boone has finally broken his silence on a long-buried truth about Elvis Presley, and what he revealed has left fans stunned. For decades, the two were seen as icons of a golden era, but Boone's latest comments challenge everything we thought we knew about their relationship and Elvis's private life. Why did he stay quiet all these years? What drove him to reveal the truth now? In this video, we uncover 7 jaw-dropping revelations made by Boone that paint a very different picture of the king of rock and roll. 1. Pat Boone says Elvis was never the nice guy the world believed. In his recent interview, Pat Boone shocked the world when he revealed that Elvis Presley's public persona was very different from who he truly was behind closed doors. According to Boone, Elvis had a darker, more troubled side, one that was often hidden by his fame and charm. Boone claimed that while Elvis was incredibly talented, he often used his charisma to manipulate people and avoid consequences. Boone recalled incidents from their early days in the industry where he witnessed Elvis lose his temper, treat staff poorly, and even disrespect fellow musicians. What disturbed Boone the most was how the media protected Elvis's image at all costs, choosing not to report anything that might tarnish his stardom. 2. Boone claims Elvis was obsessed with outshining everyone. Pat Boone didn't hold back when he talked about Elvis's need to be the center of attention. Boone explained that while healthy competition was common among artists, Elvis took it to another level. He allegedly went out of his way to outshine other performers, often feeling threatened by anyone who gained popularity. Boone shared moments from joint concerts where Elvis would purposely perform after everyone else, even if it meant delaying the event, just so the crowd would leave with him fresh in their minds. He also mentioned how Elvis would study his competitors' routines, dress styles, and stage presence just to make sure he always looked superior. He wanted to dominate every room, every stage, every chart, Boone revealed. And if someone got too close, he found a way to push them aside. This obsessive drive wasn't just about success. It was about power and control. Boone believes this mindset isolated Elvis from many peers and even damaged some friendships. 3. He reveals Elvis had a secret dislike for certain celebrities. One of the most shocking revelations from Pat Boone was about Elvis Presley's hidden grudges. Boone claimed that despite his smiling image, Elvis held strong, sometimes bitter, opinions about several celebrities in the industry. There were stars he just couldn't stand, Boone said, even though he pretended to get along with them in public. Boone didn't name all of them, but he hinted that some of Elvis's most famous friendships were purely for show. He recalled moments when Elvis would praise someone on stage or in interviews and then mock them behind the scenes. According to Boone, this dual personality came from insecurity. He saw competition as a threat, Boone explained. So if he couldn't outshine them, he'd try to tear them down in private. The shocking part? Boone says many of these celebrities still don't know what Elvis really thought of them. Fans who idolized Elvis for his friendliness and charm are now left questioning how authentic those relationships really were. Boone says this behavior wasn't uncommon in the fame-obsessed world of the 1950s and 60s, but it's still painful to hear. His revelations suggest a much more guarded and judgmental side of the king of rock and roll. The truth about Elvis's drug problem that Pat witnessed firsthand, 200 words. While Elvis's struggles with prescription drugs have been discussed before, Pat Boone's personal account brings a new layer of heartbreak to the story. Boone revealed that he witnessed Elvis abusing pills long before the media ever caught on. He recalled times when Elvis would show up late to events or seem completely disconnected from reality, often blaming exhaustion or stress. But Boone knew something deeper was wrong. He was in pain, physically and emotionally, Boone said, and he tried to hide it with pills. Boone explained that while he never saw Elvis take illegal substances, the king had easy access to prescribed medications and used them heavily. 5. Boone speaks on the guilt he carries over Elvis's final days. In a rare emotional moment, Pat Boone shared how he still feels guilty about not doing more to help Elvis Presley in his final days. Boone recalled seeing signs that Elvis was struggling, emotionally and physically, but felt helpless at the time. "I wish I had said more, done more, or even just shown up more," Boone admitted. He described how Elvis often isolated himself from old friends, including Boone, creating a wall that was hard to break through. Boone said that the fame, pressure, and personal loss in Elvis's life slowly drained him, and most people didn't notice until it was too late. "We were all caught up in our own careers," Boone confessed, "and we missed the warning signs." The regret in Boone's voice was evident as he talked about their last conversation. Brief, surface level, and filled with what-ifs. Fans were touched and saddened by this revelation, realizing that even legends like Boone carry emotional scars from the past. 6. The day Elvis publicly humiliated Pat Boone, and why he never forgot it. Boone shocked fans when he revealed a moment he says he never fully forgave Elvis for, a public humiliation that left a permanent scar. Boone recalled an industry event where both stars were scheduled to speak. As Boone took the stage, Elvis, reportedly under the influence and in a playful yet mocking mood, made loud, sarcastic remarks from the front row. Boone tried to stay composed, but the comments threw him off. "He made me look like a joke in front of everyone," Boone said. What hurt even more was that Elvis never apologized. "He acted like it was nothing. Just good fun," Boone continued. "But to me, it was disrespectful and unnecessary." Boone said that while he let go of the anger long ago, the memory stuck with him as a reminder that fame can sometimes bring out the worst in people. He believes Elvis was going through something at the time, but still feels it revealed a side of him many never saw. 7. Why Pat Boone chose to speak now and not sooner. The big question everyone asked after Boone's revelations was, why now? Why wait until 91 to speak out about Elvis Presley? Boone answered that question with humility and honesty. "I didn't want to hurt his family," he said, "and I didn't want to fuel gossip when I couldn't speak to him directly." Boone explained that with Lisa Marie Presley's recent passing and the changing nature of Hollywood, he felt this was the right time to clear the air. He wasn't looking for headlines or attention, but rather offering his final reflections before it was too late. Pat Boone's truth bombs have certainly shaken the image of Elvis Presley that fans have clung to for generations. While some of these revelations are hard to accept, they paint a more complete picture of the man behind the music. Boone didn't share these stories to tear down Elvis's legacy, but to humanize him, to show that even the king had flaws, struggles, and secrets. As Boone nears the end of his own legendary journey, his words serve as a reminder that no one is perfect, and the truth, no matter how late, still matters. What do you think about these shocking claims?